on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, and we got a lot of content dropping today. Not the norm here, but 3 different promos we'll be releasing later on today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I figured this is a great opportunity to make a video just talking about a bunch of things that are going on in MUT 25 right now. So let's get to the reveals. These are cards that you can expect in the game later today, and of course, when this content is out, we will have a video going over everything that you need to do and what you need to know about it. But we have AKA Icons dropping today. The only card that EA revealed last night on Twitter was this 96 overall LTD Mad Max Crosby, so we can all assume that he's also going to have a 95 overall champion that will likely have, you know, -1 in all of the important attributes there, and pretty similar discounted abilities, just with 1 extra AP on the non-LTD. Of course, the 96 overall LTD that we're looking at should have some good discounts as well. 96 overall with 91 speed at defensive end, 94 acceleration, only 85 strength. That hasn't really mattered with his cards this year, though. They've all been pretty good, going all the way back to that Season 1 Field Pass card. You got 95 tackle, 87 power move, but 96 finesse move, and 92 block shed. If it's way too pricey, though, it's not going to be worth it. So we'll see who the other set card is, but we know that Mad Max has the 96 and the 95, and we can assume that the other 95 is going to be on the offensive side of the ball. We're also getting 2 Super Bowl cards today. So Herb Adderley is the first one. This card was actually leaked out via MUT Leaks many weeks ago, and when it didn't drop on Friday, I kind of assumed, people were asking me while I was live streaming over the weekend and whatnot, I kind of assumed they would be doing a Monday drop. They've done this with a lot of the bigger promos throughout the year, so no surprise here. Herb Adderley at 95 OER is going to get 96 speed at the cornerback position, 94 acceleration, slot archetype, but he does have 91 man coverage, 95 zone, and 95 press. He actually got a Super Bowl card last year that was really good, and you have to think with the discounted abilities, you're probably going to see, you know, pick artists for 1 or 0 AP, hopefully some zone and or man knockouts, and of course he's going to have access to all of those Super Bowl X Factors. Again, we'll visit all of this when the cards are in game and we can see all the specifics. The other card is going to be another wide receiver, Deion Sanders. He just got one, Ghost of Madden Pass card here, and he got a cornerback from the Super Bowl promo this past Thursday. So here we go with the wide receiver card, stock 96 speed. His last wide receiver card was 95 speed, so not a big jump up there, and everything else on the card is virtually the same. So for me, this is a bit of a waste of a card. I feel like there's probably 50 other wide receivers that had, you know, a big performance within the Super Bowl that they could have given a card to, including Eagles legend Art Monk, maybe Elshon Jeffrey. You know, I could name a million, and I think the biggest surprise here is still no Jerry Rice card. I don't think EA has the rights to him anymore, because, I mean, we're going to get to the Super Bowl promo and no Jerry Rice cards the entire year, so that's really, really telling. So those are going to be your 2 Super Bowl cards coming out today, and it doesn't stop there. We got AKA, we got Super Bowl, and we also have the Black History Month promo. So we're just going to kind of go through all of these 94s, not really break them down, but all of these cards, starting out with this Uchenna Nwosu is going to be the first one up. Kyron Williams will be your second card. All of these cards should be able to be earned 100% free. Unfortunately, EA just always does the Black History Month promo dirty. I shouldn't say always, because there were a couple years ago, and here's Grady Jarrett, by the way, there were a couple years ago where these cards got all 32 team chems. There was one year where you had all 5 of them in the lineup, they got like a +1 or a +2 speed boost. So I'm really hoping, and we'll move on to the next one with Deebo Samuel here, you're going to see that the majority of these cards are 94 speed. I'm really hoping they either will get all 32 team chems or some type of boost by having all 5 of them in the lineup together. As we move on to the final card, which is probably the best card in Champ Bailey. This will be an amazing promo for those that maybe just picked up the game, because you're going to get 5 very usable cards to you, and you'll be able to earn these rather quick. But for the people who have been playing MUT pretty consistently throughout the year, or even just since the Zero Chill promo, a lot of these cards are going to feel useless. I do like this champ, though. If you run a man-to-man scheme, 95 speed, 95 man, the zone is really low there, but you get 94 press, 93 agility, 94 acceleration, 93 play rec. The jumping and the zone are the only 2 bad things, but I do like this card for a free card. Definitely the best out of the 5. So when that content is in game, we'll drop a video video explaining how you're going to get all of it, along with the Super Bowl and AKA stuff. Now, you know, we talked about this a couple different times this past weekend in yesterday's video, and of course on Thursday when part 1 of the Super Bowl promo dropped. But really, right now, especially if you're no money spent, I don't care what your skill level is, you should be playing this Super Bowl event here. And you know what? You're going to lose some games. It just is what it is, but this is the best opportunity right now to be making unlimited coins, and you can enter this event as many times as you want. I think the beauty of it is no entry fee. You don't need a collectible or a token. You don't need 5,000 coins. You can literally go in and play. The first game is 2-minute quarters. The final 3 games, assuming you win the first game, and the second and the third are all 3-minute quarters, so they go really, really fast, and it's all about clock management in this game mode. You need to maximize your possessions with such short quarters, but also minimize the amount of times your opponent is going to see the ball there. So if you get the ball first, try to drain that clock, especially in the 2-minute quarter situations. Try to drain that clock all the way up till halftime. If you happen to have to kick off first and your opponent scores really quickly, that's not a bad thing, because then you can milk all the way till halftime, hopefully get a touchdown before halftime, then you get the ball back after halftime, and before you know it, you could be up 1 score with, you know, a minute left in the game, because the games go so fast. But the idea here is to win 4 games. Every time you win 4 games, you're going to get a Super Bowl run pack, and you don't have to continue to do it in a row. Like, you don't have to go 4-0, then 8-0, then 12-0, 16, so forth, but you do have to go 4-0 to get that Super Bowl run pack. And within this pack, the rewards start off kind of slow, but they definitely get better as you go on. And when you get 4 Super Bowl run packs, and then the 5th time you do it, you're going to guarantee yourself a 95 overall champion. Now, if you earn these packs, you can certainly open them up right now, but if you want to hang on for part 2 of the promo this upcoming Thursday, I assume, as long as you don't open them up initially, they should update with the new players. That's what I'm going to be doing. And again, if you struggle to play online, like, sometimes you're going to surprise yourself. I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me over the years and say, you know, you kind of convinced me or pushed me to jumping in and playing online, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So if you're just strictly a solo player, like, give this a try. There's no ELO in it, so they're pretty much just going to match you up with whoever's searching in your area at the same time, basically. Especially for those of you that have a good team, you might find some favorable matchups that you never expected. I mean, I've played a few guys that had like 86, 87, 88 overall cards in their top 3, so you might luck up and get some of those opponents. And even if you can't win a Super Bowl, just going back to the rewards here, 3 wins, 35K, because these games go so quick, this will add up. And if you can get between 2 and 3 wins at minimum every time, you can make a couple 100,000 coins every single day. And with the market crash that took place a couple days ago, plus the one that's going to come back when part 2 of this Super Bowl promo drops on Thursday, there's going to be a lot of affordable cards out there that you could earn enough coin for to go out and buy within a couple hours or so. So definitely continue to grind out this mode. If you're struggling on offense or defense, whatever playbook you might run, you know, go over to YouTube and just type, if you're in the Eagles playbook, Eagles mini scheme, Eagles ebook, Madden 25, you'll probably find some plays that you can study and kind of figure out and learn from, and that's going to get you better. Right now, I'm recording this video from my No Money Spent account, and at this very moment, more than likely, from the minute I'm done recording this video up until 1:30 when today's content drops, I'm going to be on Twitch. I'm going to be playing with my No Money Spent squad, so if you want to come through and hang out and see what I'm doing, I'm in the Lions offensive playbook, and maybe get some ideas on how to win these games, come through and hang out. We're going to be there and try to make a bunch of coin and get some Super Bowl wins here before we record episode number 45 tomorrow of our No Money Spent Squad series. And if you still don't want to jump into this game mode, again, your alternate option here, if you're an offline only player, you're going to have to head on over to solo seasons. And, you know, sorry if I'm too repetitive here if you watch all my other videos, but the solo seasons on the left is a lot easier, a lot less time consuming, but the rewards are just not that great. The one on the right is going to be more time consuming, not as easy, but still easy enough, right? But the rewards are way, way better, so it's up to you. But as you can see, I'm 28-0 in this one. I love just jumping into this game mode when I need to knock out objectives for the playoff field pass, the Super Bowl field pass, the season 5 field pass, especially the ones that you have to complete objectives within, like solo seasons, solo battles, head-to-head game modes. This is a great playground to go out there and knock out a ton of field pass objectives and also just rack up wins. And, you know, we're not going to be rewarded when we get to our 3rd win here, but we are basically 3 wins away now, 2 more to get to this 2,100 coins, but in totality, 3 wins away from finishing this entire thing, where we're going to earn our choice between a couple red zone packs or or 40,000 coins, and I'll probably take the 40K there. This is really your only alternate option if you're not going to go ahead and jump online to earn unlimited coins. But the Super Bowl event right now, you got to be playing through it. And then one other thing I want to talk about, you can't max out your Super Bowl Field Pass yet. That's going to happen on Thursday when Part 2 of the promo drops. More objectives will get it added in here, which allows you to fully max it out. And obviously, the main thing you're going after is that free 95 overall champion from the Super Bowl promo at the end when you get to level 16. But you're also earning these upgrade tokens for your welcome pack players. You get, I think, 3 of them in totality within the Field Pass. There's a couple of them within the solo challenges, and you should have received one in the welcome pack. You're using these upgrade tokens to upgrade your welcome pack player at maximum, and that won't be able to happen until Thursday, to a 93 overall. So you can see, for example, here right now, we have Trent Williams up to a 91. Once Thursday comes around, the rest of the solos will get added, more objectives will get added in the Field Pass, and we can get the final token from solos and then the final token from the Field Pass to get him to a 93. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking to get your player up to a 95, you actually have to put a 95 into this upgrade path, and that's true. I know a lot of you are thinking, you know, I can maybe use the end of the Field Pass 95 to put into the upgrade path of the welcome pack player to get that player to a 95, and to me, that's hustling backwards, right? You're taking a free 95 to then put it into a set to get another free 95, and you only get to use one of those 2 cards. I think there's one of 2 routes you should go here. Either just keep the player at 93 and wait a couple weeks, wait until the next promo drops, wait until Team of the Year when these Super Bowl 95s get way cheaper, then make that upgrade. Devin White is really good, especially if you need a user/patch coverage guy. But I know for me, like 93 Trent Williams will do just fine on my No Money Spent account, and I assume that that card at that OVR would help a ton of you out. But there is one other thing that some people are talking about, and I don't know how many people are talking about this, and I'm not saying that it's guaranteed to happen here, but we have 4 different mystery Super Bowl cards, and if you go to the auction house and put your program filter to Super Bowl and then go 75 to 79, you're going to find them on the auction house. Now, these are actually starting to creep back up in price, but these 78 overall mystery Super Bowl players, and I don't know if it'll have the description here yet. It does. My face cam is not blocking it, so you can read for yourself down there on the bottom right. Basically, these cards are going to bump up to a 95 overall Super Bowl champion on February 11th, and these cards, because they're a 78 right now, they're actually much cheaper than your normal standard 95 overall Super Bowl card. You can see the big difference. The average or lowest champion at a 95 is, you know, basically 575, almost 800 or 600,000 coins here. Now, I don't know if this is 100% going to work, but if these cards are going to jump up to a 95 overall and they are Super Bowl themed cards, and we know this because the program is filtered by Super Bowl and they are still popping up, this could be a way to get one of those 95s a lot cheaper, and once it does get upgraded to a 95, one of these 4 cards, if you purchase them, could end up going into the upgrade path of Trent Williams or Devin White, and more than likely on Thursday, we're going to get 2 more welcome pack players, one representing each team, Chiefs and Eagles, that could potentially go to a 93 for free and a 95 by putting a 95 in the upgrade path. So this might be a cheaper way to do it, but again, I want to stress this enough, or I can't stress this enough, that's not guaranteed. This is just kind of a hypothetical out there. I pulled one of these out of a 1-coin BND pack on Thursday over on my main account, and I'm really hoping that once that one bumps up to a 95, I can actually use that card to put in the upgrade path of Devin White so I can get him on my theme team without having to spend, you know, 500,000-600,000 coins. So that's definitely a possibility. And if you do buy one of these cards and it doesn't work out that way, you're still going to get a 95 overall card for a lot cheaper than these cards have been, and I'm assuming these cards are going to jump up to a 95 quick sell value, meaning they're going to quick sell for the same amount of standard 95 quick sells for right now. So if you can catch these, like, you know, I'm just sitting here looking at this one for 330. This one's been up for a while. If you can catch these for the lower 300K range, it might not be a terrible idea to buy one. At the bare minimum, you'll probably have to sell the card back if you can't put them into the upgrade path, because I can't say it enough. This might not work. but it is definitely hypothetical. And as you can see, there are 100 of these on the auction house just by a basic filter. When I go to all offense, we got 71 that pop up, and if we go to all defense here, we have an additional 78. So there's almost 150 of these cards sitting on the auction house right now, and that means that, you know, people are going to undercut each other, and it can be your opportunity to go there and find some of these. You know, I got half a mind to buy the mystery rusher right here because a lot of people think this could be Marcus Allen. The mystery gunslinger could be a handful of people. I know Tom Brady is probably the biggest prediction there, but I feel like it's like a John Elway. It kind of feels like it could end up being there. And on the defensive side, we have outside linebacker mystery MVP. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Von Miller. In the mystery pick artist, obviously a cornerback here. I know a lot of people have said Ty Law. And so I'm just thinking Marcus Allen and Ty Law. If I buy the corner and the running back, those are two Chiefs theme team cards on my No Money Spent account here. We do have an Eagles Chiefs theme team, which the Super Bowl promo is going to be absolutely perfect for. So just a thought there. Not guaranteed that it's going to work, but is something to throw out there. Remember, we have one more week of Legend Solo challenges and Legend content drop this upcoming Saturday. The content schedule will be coming out very, very soon. We'll cover that in the afternoon video later today, but make sure you're up to date on those Legend Solos so you can get your 5th and final free Legend this upcoming Saturday. And I know a lot of you may have lost some of your Legend tokens that you had in the set prior to this weekend. They changed the set, so you lost your tokens. I haven't seen anything from EA on it. Hopefully they address that at some point today. Did just want to mention it because I know a lot of you are probably affected by that. You should get your tokens back. As to when that's going to happen, I don't know, but we'll definitely update you if EA sends out a message. That's all we got for now. See you later this afternoon. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.